Imagine a world where in the 1950s and 60s, communist revolutions spread successfully throughout Europe, Latin America, Africa, and Asia. NATO collapses, leading to internal socialist uprisings within the United States, creating a landscape of tension and division. Picture Soviet leaders standing proudly as they witness their vision materialize, communism spreading like wildfire across nations. A map unveils the transformation with nations marked in red, boldly proclaiming their allegiance to this new order. Visualize a bustling factory where workers unite under the banner of Workers of the World Unite, celebrating their collective efforts for a common goal. In nearby classrooms, eager students absorb the tenets of communist ideology, shaping a new generation dedicated to these principles. Imagine a lavish gala in a capitalist city contrasted with an empty street in a communist nation, starkly illustrating the disparity between two worlds. Meanwhile, a tense diplomatic meeting unfolds as world leaders debate the future of global politics, shaped by this ideological shift. In a world dominated by communism, life is dictated by central planning committees, where elections serve merely as a formality. The party has become synonymous with the state, and that relationship defines every aspect of existence. Global trade transforms into a series of planned economies, leading to the gradual disappearance of private property. As productivity wanes and innovation is stifled under state direction, an increasing wealth equality raises unsettling questions about the real cost of this new order. Factory workers perform repetitive tasks under the watchful eye of supervisors, their faces reflecting the absence of passion and individuality. Meanwhile, a formal gathering showcases party leaders proudly unveiling new economic strategies, applauded by dedicated supporters, yet amidst the cheers, discontent brews in the hearts of those who question this rigid regime. The remnants of shuttered shops line empty streets, a stark reminder of the economic decline where ambition and entrepreneurship have been stifled. In stark contrast, children in classrooms learn solely from government's ancient texts, their minds shaped by a curriculum that glorifies the party as teachers fervently instill loyalty to the state. Culture under the red flag presents a world where art, music, and film serve as tools for ideological education, yet dissenting voices face censorship. This new global culture emerges deeply rooted in collectivist ideals, while the space race continues unabated, championed by massive public investment that accelerates technological progress but stifles creativity under layers of bureaucracy. In this setting, a collective of brilliant minds collaborates in the quest for new frontiers of science and technology, eager to reach the stars. Yet in stark contrast, the shadows of bureaucracy loom large as policymakers deliberate over stringent regulations that complicate the creative process, reminding all that progress can come at a cost. Amidst this intricate tapestry, a young artist passionately creates a mural that embodies the spirit of technological innovation, hoping to inspire others with a vision of a brighter future. Meanwhile, an open-air concert gathers the masses as musicians serenade audiences with melodies that celebrate unity and collaboration, echoing the ideals that define this new cultural landscape. Even in a fully communist world, resistance survives. Black markets, underground literature, banned music, and whispers of freedom echo beneath the red regime. Officially atheist, the global regime restricts religious practices. Faith is driven underground, creating tension between state ideology and personal belief. As resistance movements grow bolder, they gather in hidden spaces, formulating plans to challenge the oppressive system at every turn. In hidden locations, activists work tirelessly to spread their message, distributing underground newspapers filled with calls for freedom and justice. United by a shared desire for change, citizens gather in secret to protest, their flickering candles illuminating the path towards freedom. Underground radio stations become lifelines for the oppressed, spreading messages of hope and resistance to those daring to listen. In preparation for inevitable confrontations, young rebels gather to train, channeling their anger and hopes into skills that could one day liberate their brethren. As dawn breaks, resistance leaders forge alliances, understanding that unity among different groups is crucial for their shared struggle against oppression. Schools worldwide teach Marxist theory as scientific truth. History is rewritten. Critical thinking is suppressed in favor of loyalty to the state. Without opposing ideologies, global wars fade, but local conflicts and purges continue. peace exists, but it's fragile maintained through fear and control. In a world where opposing views have been silenced, a semblance of peace emerges, but it is merely skin deep. Soldiers patrol the streets to maintain order, reflecting the ongoing local conflicts that simmer just beneath the surface. Amid this oppressive environment, a flicker of resistance begins to grow. Activists gather quietly, plotting ways to reclaim their voices, while protests erupt, challenging the strictures imposed by the state. In the shadows, individuals seek knowledge and truth through hidden means. A young woman discovers literature that defies the dominant narrative, igniting a spark of hope amidst the darkness. As the resistance grows bolder, secret gatherings become the cornerstone of their movement. In hidden spaces, plans are drawn, and dreams of freedom take flight, reflected in vibrant art that challenges oppression. Even under a united red banner, the human spirit yearns for choice, voice, and freedom. In the hearts of billions, the dream of liberty still burns. A world where communism triumphed is neither heaven nor hell. It is a mirror, a warning, a question. What are we willing to sacrifice for equality, and what are we not? In the search for freedom, voices rise and stories intertwine, each one echoing the desire for choice and individuality despite the weight of the past. As dawn breaks, the human spirit awakens with renewed hope, ready to challenge the shadows of oppression and embrace the promise of a brighter future. With unwavering resolve, they stand united, embodying the collective will to demand freedom and justice, striving to transform their dreams into reality. Through the sharing of stories, generations connect, reminding each other of the sacrifices made and the continuous fight for freedom and choice. In the celebration of freedom, joy becomes the anthem of the human spirit as community and connection fuel the fire of hope for a future where every voice is heard.